Hey Rob, it's Lucas here. We're actually going to start on these virtual tours. I'm going to do 3 of them for you today. One is the model and builder I mentioned to you, so that's part of why I'm so versed in this category of like 400 to 500 new construction in Northport. This is like the 6th or 7th one of these this guy's done. We've got more, and this one actually might go under contract today, so it's part of, he had this one at the lowest price. We had some activity, but location wise, quiet. It's got that tropical feel of, it hasn't fully been developed yet, although you do have a couple houses on the street. But these models are 1,932 square feet. I will take you on inside. So as you walk up, you'll notice paver driveways as opposed to concrete. Landscaping, this guy actually, with my advisement, he takes it a little bit higher. So the gutters actually drain down under. And then you've actually got some real plants and shrubs as opposed to the typical garbage that gets put out there. So, and part of that is the county requires people to plant 13 plants when they build a house. So most of the time builders do the cheapest possible plants. I told this dude it's worth spending a couple extra $100 just to have real plants. But you come in, little step, dual French door. And then you've got that view that opens up with these sliders. So, I'll get this door closed behind me. Got the office kind of off-centered. That way there's some privacy. Some people put the door right here, but then if someone's in the kitchen or the living room, you end up with kind of a weird staring at people feeling. It does have glass doors, so I'll give you an idea of those. So everything's white and bright in here. This ceiling vaults to, I want to say, 11 feet. This is 9.5 here, and then it trays back up to 11. So, and that was partially some of these homes we toured. Once you get into the 12 and 13 foot ceilings, it feels more like a church than a home. So there are some options that still have that. But in the kitchen, this is where he spends the most money. So this island is actually 11 feet. Most people do 9 or 10, so it's very large. It's a level 3 quartz product with the smoke stuff in there. All the cabinets are soft close, all the drawers. So I'll show you up here too. Then you've got a slide-in range. So your buttons are up front as opposed to that back display and what have you. This does vent, so it's hidden behind there, recessed a little bit. These are a little more shallow than these, which go to the wall. But it's got coffee nook. These are actually the LG Signature Series appliance package. So dishwasher, range, microwave, everything's stainless steel and pretty looking. These do also come with a Nest thermostat, so you can program from your phone how your AC works. There's extra pantry space. Laundry's off to the side here. Got a sink built in, hookup for washer and dryer. In the garage, nothing too crazy, just a painted floor, no epoxy or anything. Does have the impact garage door, and he does recess the AC unit. That's a must. Standard water heater. Keep it moving here. I'm gonna take you into the master, and then we'll poke out there after the guest side. So this is the master here, 8-foot doors throughout. That's every opening, every door. So that's something some builders do 6/8s and they mix in just things that aren't luxury inside of a luxury home. Not in these. So you've got lanai access. I might actually pop this open just to show you. The main thing that's out here would be the hookup for if you ever do an outdoor kitchen. So same paint as the garage floor. Got those big sliders, kitchen window. There's another on the other side. This is a new construction back here. Like I said, this one might move pretty quick, but it's kind of out of nowhere. We dropped the price even lower. It's the lowest I've seen him go on this model. His hallways are expanded, so it's actually got a double door. Show you that. So I got them both open. his and hers closets. So here's one of them. There is a light switch in there, but I'm not gonna venture inside. Same on the other side. That light switch is actually on the outside. And then this is probably the second most trimmed out part of the house outside of the kitchen. So we've got matte finish ceramic on the floor. That way when it gets wet, it's not too slick. On the wall, that's where you get the gloss, because if it gets wet, it's not like you're walking on that. Dual shower heads, dual glass, and dual vanity. So we can step into the paradoxical chamber. There's me today. Nice to meet you virtually. So his and hers. I've always heard people say that's the his because the drawers are just a little bit smaller. So, and we've got a built-in linen in these models. So built-in and the toilet closet. So it's got the vented fan and everything. And then over here on the far side of the house, so you've got floor outlet. Some people leave this out. That's a must. You got your dining nook, access door if you don't feel like using the sliders. All of the glass here is impact, high impact. Same thing on these. It's part of why builders will skimp sometimes, but these are bulletproof, basically. So 8-footers, 8-footer dining nook. Got another linen for the guest bath. So built-in little bifold door. Same finishes in here. So we've got same level 3 quartz, matte finish ceramic tile, gloss finish. So we got a tub just in case anyone, grandkids, things of that nature. These are the closets in the guest bedrooms. Got a window there, impact glass again. Every room has a remote for the fan. Same thing in here. So pass-by doors, some built-in wire racking. So remote. Out here, the only other thing to notate would be maybe the fact this is an oversized ceiling fan. But that's pretty much all I've got to show you in this model. I'm gonna swing through the other one you had sent me on Kumquat. And then they have a bigger model that just got listed. It's at a higher price point, but I'm gonna film both for you. Talk to you soon, bye.